Greater love hath no man than to lay down his life for a friend.
So I'm the caretaker of the medal for all the men in the 1st Battalion, 7th Cavalry. It's unique to see how the Army has changed over the years. In some things, in other ways, it's still the same in terms of the soldiers are still trying to do the best they can and trying hard. The weapons are a little bit different and the uniforms are different, but they're still, great American soldiers and just trying to do the best they can.
The country's free, but it's only free because it has an army. The military has to be trained. They have to be proficient, know what they're doing. I tell everybody, soldiers are soldiers are soldiers are soldiers. A whole lot of things have changed. Equipment, some of the equipment they have, I couldn't even begin to think about how to operate it. But they know how to do it, and they're just as motivated as I was in 1969 or in '66 as World War II was in the '40s. Soldiers are soldiers.
We have what nobody else has, freedom. And as people have said before, I'd rather be on my knees with chains around my neck but still be free. And that's something that we have in this country. You are free by virtue of what you have. People such as yourselves. We end up with immigrants in this country that are here like myself who wanted to come back and be Americans, and we're proud to do that.
When the fighting started, when the enemy wasn't in the battlefield initially, it was on the 5th lift in is when the heavy fighting really started, and there were enemy in the landing zone right close to where I had to land. We closed the landing zone. The infantry commander says he closed it, but I got news for him still. I keep telling him I'm the commander of the helicopters. It was the first time the helicopters have really been used in a combat role, and we didn't know how they would survive. They did a wonderful job. I wanted to see how up to date it was and how effective it was. If I had to go through that training today, I think it would be outstanding and prepare me very well to be a soldier on today's battlefield.
This is the quality of soldiers we have today, and I want them to know in their ranks, somewhere in the middle of their ranks is someone just like me, someone who's average. There's people who's bigger, faster, stronger, quicker, smarter, all the above, and yet anyone is capable of this, because this is for the person to the left of you and the person to the right of you. This is the basic trainings. This is, and so often when I talk, this is what it's about. This shows you the heart of America. Someone who has grown up in the United States and their entire life they've only known a country at war. Their entire memory of life they've only known a country at war.